soon. Live coverage starting 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 soon.
It's time for Kennett Indian Basketball. Our broadcast presented by Farm Credit Services of Southeast Missouri, Baker Implement Company, NEA Baptist Hospital, and by Wilcoxon's Home Place Furniture. Our broadcast sponsors include Sonic Drive-In of Kennett, the Law Office of Peltz, McMullen, Edgington, and Morgan, Glen Sane Motors, by Kennett Bowling Lanes, the Kennett Board of Public Works, by Duncan Sheet Metal, the Kennett Country Club, the Kennett School District, Southeast Missouri State University, by Kennett Trust Bank, and by Skeeter Kell Sporting Goods. And now, Kennett Indian Basketball.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Kelly High School as we get set for Kennett Indian basketball. Indians go on the road tonight to take on the Hawks, and of course, with the weather coming in, this ball game was scheduled for Tuesday night, and the ADs got together and decided if they want to get this one in, probably a good idea to move it to Monday night, and that's what they did. So they played 3 games tonight. We had the ninth grade game, we have the JV game, and now we have the varsity game. They also had senior night here at Kelly, so another reason to get this basketball game in. As the season winding down for classes 1 through 3, and that could affect future games for the Kennett Indians. As we look a little further down the schedule, Kelly will be hosting a district, Class 3, District 1, and the Hawks will be hosting that district. And our midweek opponent, Portageville, is also in that district. But looking at Portageville's schedule, and this is what I want to mention to you, if we get the precipitation like they're talking like we might get and the snow accumulations, Kennett's scheduled to play at Three Rivers before a ladies' game for Three Rivers on Wednesday. And the Kennett-Portageville tip was scheduled for 2:30. Now, they will make the call on that one. But looking, I know some people may say, well, maybe they'll move that ball game to Thursday. Here's Portageville's schedule. They are playing Twin Rivers tonight. They are playing at Southland tomorrow night. They would play on Wednesday against Kennett in Poplar Bluff. They would play at home against East Prairie on Thursday and at home against Delta C7 on Friday. So there are absolutely no openings for Portageville if we try to move that ball game somewhere this week, and their district will start on Monday. So they are really loading up on the ball games the week before district tournament as the Bulldogs get prepared for that. For the Kennett Indians, they have a one more week following this one. And just looking at the remainder of this week's schedule, of course, we had the scheduled game, and it may still happen just depending on how the road conditions are against Portageville on Wednesday. And then on Friday, we head up north on 55 again to take on Saxony Lutheran. Then next week, it'll be senior night for the Indians on Tuesday against Cape Central. And then on Friday, last regular season game of the year as the Indians go on the road to take on the Doniphan Dons. We'll take a pregame break, be back with more as we get set for basketball from Kelly right after this.
Hi, this is Judith Davis with Southeast Missouri State University. Whether you're a new high school graduate, working professional, or non-traditional student, our regional campus in Kennett offers affordable 4-year degrees in psychology, agribusiness, education, and business. Our flexible programs help you get ahead at work, sharpen your skills, and land that next promotion. Call today to speak with an advisor about scholarships and financial aid, or visit us at 1230 First Street in Kennett or online at cmo.edu. CMO, your university, your hometown, where learning works for you.
At Sonic Drive-In in Kennett, our priority isn't just great service, it's great experiences. Whether you're coming for a cherry limeade on your lunch break or picking up shakes with your team after a big win, we're ready for you. Want a burger for breakfast or breakfast for dinner? No problem. We serve our full menu all day long, delivered with a smile. This is how we Sonic. Order through the Sonic app and get half-price drinks and slushes all day long. Open till midnight. Sonic Drive-In, 1101 First Street in Kennett.
Here is a little reminder from your friends at Peltz Title. When it's time to buy property, sell some property, or refinance a loan that involves property, don't forget those parts of the transaction that absolutely have to be done right. The preparation for closing and the closing itself. If you are a buyer, you want the confidence that title insurance from Peltz Title will give you. Are you the seller? You need to be sure that the promised proceeds are where they are supposed to be. Request Peltz and let the experts at Peltz Title close your deal.
Thank you to our Glensane family. Thank you for taking us with you for those long days and late nights that often go unnoticed. Thank you for helping make kids' dreams become realities while guiding them to become future leaders. Thank you for going the extra mile, caring for the kids, and treating them like your very own. Thank you to our educators for choosing Glensane for 70 years.
At Farm Credit Southeast Missouri, we know that the days of parking your equipment in the shed after a long harvest and taking it easy for a while no longer exist. The business of farming is much more complex. We've been in the ag lending business for over 100 years, and we are ready to help your operation reach its best potential. We've got the loan and crop insurance products and the experience right here ready to serve you. We are your ag lender.
Your ag lender will always be there.
Contact Matthew Poole or Nathan Creed at 888-6624.
We are pioneers, dreamers, the ones they said would never make it, and the ones still trying. We're lifesavers, life changers, those who bring life to your world. We're where compassion meets precision and empowerment meets innovation. An expert system of care where love abounds so that God can do the impossible. We are NEA Baptist.
Perry Jones back at Kelly High School. Both teams continue to warm up. Thanks go out to the administration and staff here at Kelly helping us get set up today. Tad Jones, when this ball game was moved, in communications with their internet technical department, and we appreciate their assistance getting us hooked up because our cell service is definitely a challenge here at Kelly. And we found that out during football season, probably be even worse inside the gym. But they had a plugged-in connection for us and got us into their system. And hopefully we are running problem-free here tonight for the video stream and also our radio broadcast. Thanks to Tad getting all of that set up for us. Christy Anderson, she's up in the bleachers. And you see the view from her camera as I'm sitting on the stage at the end of the floor. Monty Lyons handling our radio duties and getting ready for the Storm Watch tomorrow. And we appreciate Monty's help, and we couldn't do it without all of our great Kennett Indians sponsors who make our broadcasts possible. Indians coming off that heartbreaking double overtime loss at Dexter on Friday. I was headed home from a state bowling tournament in Fayetteville in a monsoon. I mean, it down south. It was really coming down, and I was trying to keep track of that ball game and just listening to Paul Glass, and we appreciate his help, and Christy running the camera, and Tad's assistants, and Monty's as well. But trying to follow that one, I know a lot of opportunities for the Indians maybe pull off that victory at Dexter, but it didn't happen. But they could see each other again in the district tournament. If you'd like to win one of three, it'd certainly be that district tournament matchup against the Bearcats, as the Indians now 9-12 on the season. Kelly and Coach Trimmer, their record is 5-19 this season. We're about set to have the introduction of the starting lineups. It's senior night, so we'll have to check the starters for Kelly, as they have 5 seniors on their roster. 4 normally start, and so we may have a little different lineup hitting the floor for Kelly here this evening. We'll check all of that when we get set for opening tip back at Kelly right after this.
Good luck to all area teams from Danny Glass, your Pemiscot-Dunklin Electric Co-op Director for District 1. Danny Glass knows that participating in high school sports plays a huge role in developing the leaders of tomorrow. That's why Danny Glass is glad to help boost high school sports in this area as a sports booster. Again, good luck to all area high school teams from Danny Glass, your Pemiscot-Dunklin Electric Co-op Director for District 1.
Hey, this is Daryl Wilcoxon with Wilcoxon's Home Place on the South Bypass in Kennett, Missouri. We're getting new products in every week and would like to help you make your place a show place. Living room suites, recliners, including lift chairs, bedroom suites, mattress sets with adjustable bases, appliances, and TVs. We have several payment options available. Come see us at Wilcoxon's Home Place Furniture and Appliance, 901 South Bypass in Kennett, Missouri. A family furniture tradition for over 70 years.
Exciting news from Kennett Bowling Lanes. Our brand new skating rink is almost ready to roll. After unexpected delays, we're on track to open in mid-February, bringing you an unforgettable experience.
Yay!
Keep an eye out for our party packages coming soon, perfect for birthdays and celebrations. Check out our latest Facebook post about our skating rink for a chance to win 15% off skating and bowling on opening day. Kennett Bowling Lanes on St. Francis Street in Kennett. Get ready to skate.
In Kennett, we know our community because we're a part of it. At Kennett Board of Public Works, we're local, just like you. That means we're just minutes away. With fast response times, we're here for emergencies, ensuring your internet is restored quickly. We offer reliable, high-speed internet to keep your home and business connected. Kennett Board of Public Works, we're your local team, keeping you connected. Here when you need us, always.
Attention golfers, the Kennett Country Club has the deal of the season. Take advantage of their winter rate special. A round of golf with cart, only $35. And don't forget to visit the Pro Shop, where all clothing now 50% off. Get stocked up in style for spring. Plus, mark your calendars. The 2025 tournament schedule will be coming out soon, featuring the big 3-man scramble in early May.
Call now or visit the Kennett Country Club for these limited time offers. Don't miss out.
Baker Implement Company and Case IH are proud to support area high school athletics the same way we've supported our customers in the community for 85 years. Visit any of our 13 locations in Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas to experience the power of red and the service and support that has kept customers coming back since 1938.
Case IH and Baker Implement Company, supporting our community on the basketball court and in your field.
Both teams to the sideline, and now we're ready for the introductions of the starters. And Ty Jones, 5'10 junior. One of the starters for the Kennett Indians. Dyson Watson, 6'1 senior, also starting for the Indians. Antonio Flakes, the 6'3 sophomore, starting for Kennett. The 6'2 senior, Hayden Gilmore, also starting for Kennett. And Sire Thomas, the 6' junior for Coach Seth McBroom's Indians. Now the starters for Coach Trimmer's Kelly Hawks. Ross Peters, 5'11 senior. He's one of the guards on this ball club being introduced here on senior night. Grady Hall, a junior, 6'2 junior, one of the starters for Coach Trimmer. Skylar Still, 6'2 senior, starting for the Hawks here this evening. Hunter Kirk, another one of the seniors on this lineup, a 5'10 senior, getting a start here this evening. And Truman White, another one of the seniors on the ball club, a 5'9 senior. So that's the starters for the Kelly Hawks, and we're ready for basketball. Good to have you along tonight. We were way back playing here. I think it was Ben McMullen's probably senior year, right around the time that basketball resumed after COVID. Some of our first live video streams of basketball that season, and we were here at Kelly, but it's been a while. Tip controlled by Kelly, and they'll take it right to the rack. And the layup on the other end is good by Ross Peters. So a quick 2 points for Kelly, and now Kennett trying to answer. Thomas takes it out top of the key. Now to Dyson Watson, around a man, draws contact, hits the bucket. That ties us up at 2, and Dyson can give the Indians the lead with the free throw and the old-fashioned three-point play. A quick start in this one. We played 19 seconds, and that's 5 points on the scoreboard after Dyson's free throw is good. 3-2 Kennett. Midcourt trap, and Dyson gets the steal. Dyson coast to coast. Missed this layup. Ball is loose. Dyson picks it up, puts it back up, and good. Watson with 5 quick points for Kennett. Kennett up 5-2. Again, a trap at midcourt. Opening minute of action here from Kelly. They'll feed it all the way to the baseline. A drive. A shot is good by Grady Hall. Hall, the junior, with a nice drive along the baseline. 5-4, Kennett up by 1. We played a minute. Here from Kelly. Kelly extends that zone. Kennett works around the perimeter. Gilmore gets it on the baseline, and the pass up top of the key, and a foul is going to be called on Kelly. Truman White picks up the personal foul. Truman got the steal, but made contact going after the pass out at the top of the key. Kennett basketball. Gilmore with it, fires it right down the lane. And the easy 2 after the great pass by Antonio Flakes. Kennett goes up 7-4, 6:40 to play, opening quarter. Again, Kennett trapping. Kelly working against the trap, driving his Peters on the baseline to the rack, puts it up and scores. Ross Peters, a good strong drive. His 4th point of this opening quarter. Kennett up 1 once again, 7-6 against the zone. Ty Jones drives, kicks it out to Flakes. Now here's Watson's 3 in the corner. This one's short, gets his own rebound. Fires it at the free throw line. Sire Thomas with a drive. No good. To Flakes, and Antonio back up and good. Kennett working over the offensive boards that time. And the Indians go up 9-6. Hawks with the basketball. Just under 6 minutes to play, opening quarter. Running a shot is no good. Offensive rebound by the Hawks. Put back up, rims off, no good. And a foul on the rebound on Kelly. Skylar Steele, the senior, picks up the foul. His first, team second. Indian basketball, 5:47 to play, first quarter. Tribe up 9-6. They'll bring it in the front court. Face that zone from Kelly. Dyson picks up the dribble. Pass at the high post. Low post to Flakes. Oh, my goodness. Gilmore to Flakes. Antonio Flakes, 6 quick points in this one. Kennett goes up 13-6. Pass on the baseline. Backing in. They can't get the shot away. Now Peters will fire the three. Rebound is tipped twice. Controlled by Kelly. Now Jones will slap it out of bounds. It stays with the Hawks along the sideline. 13-6. Kennett with a lead. Grady Hall, baseline drive, and going to be called for the charge. First foul on Hall, third team foul already on the Hawks. We still have 5:08 to play here in the first quarter. Kennett with the basketball going the length of the floor. Now they correct the score. I follow the scoreboard. It's actually 11-6. I was checking my scoring on the score sheet, but 11-6 the score. Here's Flakes again. Right to the hoop, and another easy two. Antonio Flakes. Antonio Flakes, 8 points already here in the opening quarter. Now it's 13-6. Here come the Hawks running the offense. Deep in the right corner, a baseline drive. Kick it out on the wing. Now on the left side. A drive down the lane, and the layup is good by Kelly's Ross Peters. Ross Peters now 6 points for the Hawks. 13-8. Indians with the basketball and the lead. Ty Jones wide open on the wing. The shot won't go, and Ty will commit the foul going after the rebound. First foul on Kennett's charged to the junior Ty Jones. Griffin Pass, 6'2 junior, now into the ball game for the Hawks. Kelly with the basketball, trailing 13-8 as we are midway through this opening quarter. Here's a Peters jumper from the free throw line. Shot is missed, and Gilmore with the board for Kennett. Dyson Watson goes to Jones on the wing. Jones back out to Dyson. Dyson, top of the key now, Gilmore. Backdoor cut. Oh, it went right through the hands of Dyson. Boy, he had an open look. They are getting that baseline cut. We've seen Antonio Flakes with 8 points. That nice high-low game by the Indians. But Dyson couldn't handle the pass this time, and it goes out of bounds. Back to the Hawks. They trail 13-8. They'll feed inside the paint. Now kick it on the wing, and they'll going to say last touch by Kennett, so it will stay with Kelly along the sideline. 3:38 to play first quarter. Indians up 13-8. Zane Franklin into the ball game for Sire Thomas for the Indians. Indians lost the 9th grade game. They lost the JV game 66-50, trying to get a little revenge here in the varsity matchup against the Hawks. 3 ball by Truman White. Back of the iron, no good. The rebound is Zane Franklin, and the rebound is tied up. And the possession arrow in favor of the Indians. 3:28 to play first quarter. Kennett up 13-8. Watson against the Kelly zone. Top of the key. Goes left side Gilmore. Back to Watson. Now right side Jones. Skip it left side Gilmore. Hayden's three is no good. Back of the iron. Rebound ripped down by Skylar Steele, and his pass into the front court. Knocked out of bounds by Gilmore. It'll be Kelly Hawk basketball in their front court along the sideline. Give and go. Peters gets it, kicks it in the corner. Three is no good. Offensive board, ball fake, back up, rims off, no good. Great look by Griffin pass, but the shot wouldn't go. The rebound to Kennett. Here's Ty Jones on the wing. Splits two defenders, jumps pass out to Gilmore for the three. Off, no good. Franklin fights for the rebound, but Kelly comes out of there with it. Long outlet pass, taken back by Gilmore. Gives it to Watson. 3-on-1 break. Now a charging foul is going to be called on Antonio Flakes. Antonio's first foul of the ball game. Second team foul on the Indians. Both teams have slowed down a little bit offensively here midway through this first quarter. 2:40 to go first quarter. Indians up 13-8 over the Hawks. Kelly basketball, high post. They'll take it down the lane. Shot rims around and falls in for Skylar Still. Still with his first two of the ball game. It's a 3-point Kennett lead. Watson into the front court to Jones. Deep in the corner now Gilmore. Now at the high post. Flakes gets it back to Jones to Gilmore. The lefty's three, in and out, no good. Flakes offensive rebound, the rejected shot. He gets his own rebound and goes up this time, and they're going to call a jump ball. Arrow points toward Kelly, so Kelly gets the basketball. 2 minutes to play, opening quarter. They trail by 3 as they bring it to front court. Indians off to the quick start in this quarter, and now the offense has kind of slowed down. Jump shot at the free throw line by Peters is good. He has 8 points in the quarter, and the Hawks pull within 1. 1:40 to play, first quarter. Pass out at midcourt. Attempted steal, and a foul is going to be on the Hawks as Watson took a little collision that time. Antonio Flakes will set down for a breather. That's the second foul on Truman White. Fourth team foul on Kelly, with actually 15 foul on Kelly, so free throws coming here for Dyson Watson. Dyson's first is good. One more for the Kennett senior. This one's no good. Watson 1 of 2 from the line. Kennett up by 2. 1:35 to play, opening quarter. Appleton with the basketball. Feeds down the lane all the way to the hoop. Missing the layup. That time Hunter Kirk. Rebound to Kennett. Outlet pass to Jones. Jones on the left wing. Takes it down the lane to Thomas. Sire floater. No good. Rebound tip twice. And finally, the Hawks come out of there with it. Griffin pass with the basketball out to Peters. Peters to the rack. Layup good. And we're tied at 14. Peters in double figures already with 10 points for Kelly. Franklin gets it on the low block. Back out. Left wing. Gilmore tries the three. It won't go. Kennett has not shot the threes well, but they've done that very well. Nice move inside. This time Dyson Watson. He has 8 points in the opening quarter. Kennett back up by 2. 40 seconds to play in the first quarter. Hawks with the basketball. Give and go, and the foul on Kennett will send Kelly to the free throw line. Franklin commits the foul. Probably prevented a layup there. And a couple of free throws coming for Skylar Still. One of the seniors being honored here at senior night. The first free throw by Still is good. Kelly pulls within 1. Second free throw, in and out, no good. The rebound to Kennett. Kennett leads 16-15. We're down to 25 seconds to play, opening quarter. Watson out near midcourt. Now they'll try to double team him. They pass it away from that, get it to Gilmore. Gilmore, top of the key, had it poked away from behind, but Jones will pick it up. 13 seconds to play in the quarter. So lots of time for Kennett to get a good shot here. Ty dribbling, gives it to Watson. Dyson way out near midcourt with 5, with 4, with 3, with 2. Drives down the lane. Finger roll is good at the buzzer. My goodness, he does that so well. Dyson Watson in double figures with 10 points, and the Indians lead 18-15 as we go to the second quarter. Back with the second quarter in 1 minute.
Locally owned Kennett Trust Bank understands the importance of great service, great rates, and putting the focus on you. Hi, this is John Patton with Kennett Trust Bank, inviting you to stop by at our new location, 917 First Street in Kennett. We offer full banking services like checking, savings accounts, plus home, auto, commercial, and agricultural loans. Stop by our new location, 917 First Street today, or online at KennettTrustBank.com. Kennett Trust Bank is proud to support the Kennett Indians. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
No matter the sport, to play a better game, more area athletes depend on Skeeter Kell Sporting Goods in Kennett. Skeeter Kell Sporting Goods has the best selection of all the famous name brands of team sports equipment and apparel. Skeeter Kell has outfitted area teams and sports leagues for years. To win, you need to be the best. That's why more athletes rely on the best. Skeeter Kell Sporting Goods on the North Bypass in Kennett.
18-15, Kennett with a lead. Dyson Watson with an amazing drive. Looked like Kennett may not get the shot off before the horn, but Dyson dribbling and weaving through the lane and a little underhand finger roll. Watson with 10 points. Flakes with 8 in that opening quarter. Now giving 10 is Antonio. Nice high-low pass again. Boy, Kennett has seen something. And the scouting report against Kelly. They've got some easy buckets there. Now Kelly on the attack. Thomas tries to draw the charge. And will. Griffin Pass picks up the foul. His first. And Kennett will have the basketball. Indians up 20-15. 7:35 to go. Second quarter just underway in a midcourt trap here as the Indians get it in the front court. Gilmore back to Watson. Watson out near center court. Now on the left wing, Gilmore looking to Thomas. Gets it down on the baseline to Sire. Sire backs his way in. Tried to hit Gilmore cutting toward the basket. Ball picked off, and Peters coast to coast. Missed it, but the Hawks will tip it back up and in. I believe Appleton got the tip in that time. Now Watson. 3-point lead for Kennett. They'll get it down low to Thomas. Sire cuts it on the right wing to Ty Jones. Drives, missed it. Thomas, or Flakes with the return. Back up and good. Antonio Flakes with 12 points and a timeout on the floor. 6:51 to play. Second quarter. Indians up 22-17. Back with more after this.
I guess you forgot to call Duncan Sheet Metal about the furnace, huh?
What was your first clue?
Don't get left in the cold. Call Jerry Duncan with Duncan Sheet Metal today. Duncan Sheet Metal works on residential and commercial units. Is it time to replace that old furnace? Let Duncan Sheet Metal install a new energy-efficient unit that will save you money and keep you warm for years to come. Stop by Duncan Sheet Metal today, 601 South Bypass in Kennett, or call 888-6447.
22-17, Indians with the lead. 6:51 to play here in the second quarter. Hawks with the basketball after the Kelly timeout. Full court pressure by the Indians, and the Hawks fire it in the front court. Now they have the numbers. Corner of the lane, ball fake. Low block, turnaround, in and out, no good, and Thomas with the board. Good look that time by Steele. Indians going the other way now with Jones. Ty crosses over right hand. Tries to feed it inside to Thomas, but picked off by the Hawks. Good quick hands that time by Steele as he took the ball back for his Hawks. 22-17, Indians with a lead. Out top of the key. Appleton with the basketball. Thomas picks him up. Appleton picks up the dribble. Dribbling left side is Truman White. Now top of the key, they get it back to White inside the paint. Shot is blocked, but the Hawks will get the rebound. They throw it all the way down in the back court, and it will go out of bounds and over to the Indians. We are just inside of 6 minutes to play in the first half. Kennett up 22-17. Gilmore Gets it inbounds to Watson in the backcourt. Dyson with instructions from Coach Seth McBroom over on the sideline. Against the man-to-man, crosses over, now reverses, down the lane, kicks it to Thomas on the left wing. Sire picks up the dribble. Now he needs help. Gets it way out near center court. Back to Watson. Watson down the lane, and this time the finger roll won't go, and a foul on the rebound, I believe, is going to be on Kennett. Second foul on Ty Jones. Ty going after the rebound, commits the foul, 22-17, Indians. Hawks with the basketball. 5.5 minutes to play, and the clock running here in the second quarter. Ross Peters on the left wing, deep in the left corner. A three is no good, and Jones with a rebound for Kennett. Actually, Sakori Ray, who checked in the ball game, with a rebound for Kennett. For Ty Jones, after picking up his second foul, Hayden Gilmore to the rack. Layup good. Kennett senior Hayden Gilmore. Nice drive in the bucket. Kennett up by 7. 5 minutes to play and a half, and the ball tipped out of bounds by the Indians. Ray with the quick hands that time, the Kennett senior guard. Hawks on the sideline, inbound to Truman White. Truman facing a trap at midcourt, dribbles around it, now toward the left wing. Kennett in the zone. They'll skip it around on the right wing. That is Ross Peters. He's had the hot hand. Now in the corner. Here's a three. Off no good. The rebound to Hayden Gilmore. Baseball pass into the front court to Flakes. And breaking up the fast break is Preston Appleton. He'll knock it out of bounds. It'll be Kennett basketball along the baseline. Hayden's pretty accurate with that baseball pass with a basketball. Imagine that. Flakes gets it inbounds on the wing. Back out to Gilmore. Gilmore top of the key to Watson. Dyson guarded by Ross Peters in the man-to-man. Dyson gets it to the elbow. Now to Sire Thomas. Free throw line jumper is no good. Rebound tipped. Ray gets it. Back to Dyson. Goes around a man. Down the lane. Kicks it to Gilmore on the wing. Hayden now backs up. Feeds it inside. Here's Mr. Antonio Flakes. Couldn't get the shot to fall, but he'll draw the foul. Couple of free throws coming here for the Kennett sophomore, Antonio Flakes. Second foul on Griffin Pass. So Pass with 2 and White with 2 for Kelly. And 2 free throws coming here for Antonio Flakes. First is no good. Hunter Kirk into the ball game. Setting down will be Preston Appleton for Kelly and Coach Trimmer. Antonio Flakes back to the free throw line, looking for lucky number 13 from the line, and he gets the soft roll. Antonio with a good first half of action, and Kennett goes up 25-17. Hawks running the offense. Sakori Ray applying the pressure on Peters. Now it goes on the wing, and a fadeaway by Peters, no good, but an offensive rebound. A putback is good by Kelly. Count the bucket. And a free throw coming here for the Hawks. Skylar Still with the basket. Antonio Flakes picks up his second foul. So now Flakes and Jones both with 2 fouls for the Indians. Flakes will sit down. Franklin will come into the ball game for Kennett. 25-19. Hawks trying to cut the lead down to 5, but the free throw won't go. And the rebound to Dyson Watson. Dyson fires it to Flakes, or to Franklin into the front court. Into paint. Now Sire Thomas. Good baseline move. Shot rimmed off. No good. Sakori Ray somehow saves it and kicked around. Picked up by the Hawks. Hawks all the way down the lane. And the shot is good by Ross Peters. Peters with 12 points in the ball game. 10 of those in the first quarter. And the Hawks have cut the Kennett lead down to 4. 3:19 to play in the second quarter. Watson with the basketball. Franklin all the way to the rack. His shot is good. Zane with a nice drive and the bucket and a timeout on the floor with 3:09 to play in the second quarter. Kennett leads 27-21. Back with more after this.
Hi, this is Judith Davis with Southeast Missouri State University. Whether you're a new high school graduate, working professional, or non-traditional student, our regional campus in Kennett offers affordable 4-year degrees in psychology, agribusiness, education, and business. Our flexible programs help you get ahead at work, sharpen your skills, and land that next promotion. Call today to speak with an advisor about scholarships and financial aid, or visit us at 1230 First Street in Kennett or online at cmo.edu. CMO, your university, your hometown, where learning works for you.
At Sonic Drive-In in Kennett, our priority isn't just great service, it's great experiences. Whether you're coming for a cherry limeade on your lunch break or picking up shakes with your team after a big win, we're ready for you. Want a burger for breakfast or breakfast for dinner? No problem. We serve our full menu all day long, delivered with a smile. This is how we Sonic. Order through the Sonic app and get half-price drinks and slushes all day long. Open till midnight. Sonic Drive-In, 1101 First Street in Kennett.
Kelly basketball after the Kennett timeout. Kennett will apply full court pressure. Inbounds is Peters. Peters goes left wing. Now into the front court is Hunter Kirk. Hunter all the way to the free throw line. Nice baseline pass, and the shot is up and good by Skylar Steele. Kelly handled the pressure and got the easy two on the other end. 2:50 to play in the half. Now Kennett working against the zone. Gilmore, left wing, his pass out to Thomas, mishandled. Now Sire will get it, pick up the dribble. Now he needs some help, gets it back to Gilmore. Hayden around a man to the free throw line. Nice baseline pass to Franklin. Boy, another beautiful pass. Hayden Gilmore. Zane Franklin with back-to-back buckets for the Kennett Indians. 29-23, Kennett with the lead. Drive down the lane, and Watson knocks the pass out of bounds. It stays with Kelly along their baseline. 2:21 to play in the half. Indians up by 6. Kelly trying to cut into that lead. Baseline, three-point shot on the wing. No good. Another offensive rebound. This time, Truman White gets the board. Back to Ross Peters. Ross drives, shoots, and scores from the left side. What a tough shot that time by Ross Peters. That gives him 14 points. Kelly hanging with the Indians here in the first half. Watson, open three. Nothing but net. Dyson Watson. He has 13. A big bucket that time for the Indians. 32-25. Kennett now with 1:45 to play in the half. Kelly with the basketball and Kennett with a lead. Free throw line jumper is no good. And the rebound to Gilmore. Here's where the Indians can kind of pull away from the Hawks. Here's Watson. How about another three? This one's short, no good. And the rebound taken away by White. Outlet pass to Peters. Peters down the lane, and the shot is good as he got it to Skylar Steele. And Steele is fouled. Count the bucket. And free throws coming here for the Hawks. Well, you're hoping the Indians might pull away a little bit, but now a three-point play opportunity for the Hawks. And they can't get the free throw to fall, but White gets the offensive board. Another offensive rebound and another foul on Kennett. It's not like Kennett's outsized in this ballgame. Griffin passed 6'2", that time getting the offensive rebound. That's the second foul on Zane Franklin. Fourth foul on the Indians with 1:23 to play. And a couple of free throws, and the first is good by Griffin Pass. And the Hawks cut the lead to 4, trying to make it a three-point ball game with a second free throw. And it's good. Indians basketball, 1:20 to play in the first half from Kelly. 32-29, Indians with a lead. Gilmore with the basketball into the front court. Back to Dyson Watson. He'll try another three. This one's no good. Nobody under the bucket except poor Hawks that time to grab the rebound. Another three opportunity. This one in the corner, no good. And another offensive rebound to the Hawks. And a charging foul on Ross Peters. He got the bucket to fall, but it won't count. Good job, Kennett, drawing the charge that time. It'll beat Kennett basketball, and the Tribe leads 32-29. 56 seconds to play here in the second quarter. Gilmore across the timeline, 50 seconds to play in the quarter. Franklin with it on the wing, back to Hayden Gilmore. Hayden, top of the key, now left side. Dyson Watson drives the baseline. Now back out to Gilmore. Gilmore tries a three. It's no good. And a rebound to the Hawks. Truman White gets the board and the long outlet pass to Peters and dishes it off to Skylar Steele. Steele with a bucket, and here come the Hawks. 22 seconds to play in the half. They trim the lead down to 1. 32-31. Gilmore with the basketball. Back out top of the key to Watson. Dyson dribbling with 10 seconds to play in the half. Now he picks up the dribble, goes left side. Corey Ray with 5, with 4 to Dyson with 3, with 2. Long three at the buzzer is no good, and that will send us to the half. Kennett leads 32-31 as they go to the locker room. We'll take a break, check the first half scoring when we return to Kelly right after this.
Here is a little reminder from your friends at Peltz Title. When it's time to buy property, sell some property, or refinance a loan that involves property, don't forget those parts of the transaction that absolutely have to be done right. The preparation for closing and the closing itself. If you are a buyer, you want the confidence that title insurance from Peltz Title will give you. Are you the seller? You need to be sure that the promised proceeds are where they are supposed to be. Request Peltz and let the experts at Peltz Title close your deal.
Thank you to our Glensane family. Thank you for taking us with you for those long days and late nights that often go unnoticed. Thank you for helping make kids' dreams become realities while guiding them to become future leaders. Thank you for going the extra mile, caring for the kids, and treating them like your very own. Thank you to our educators for choosing Glensane for 70 years.
At Farm Credit Southeast Missouri, we know that the days of parking your equipment in the shed after a long harvest and taking it easy for a while no longer exist. The business of farming is much more complex. We've been in the ag lending business for over 100 years, and we are ready to help your operation reach its best potential. We've got the loan and crop insurance products and the experience right here ready to serve you. We are your ag lender.
Your ag lender will always be there.
Contact Matthew Poole or Nathan Creed at 888-6624.
We are pioneers, dreamers, the ones they said would never make it, and the ones still trying. We're lifesavers, life changers, those who bring life to your world. We're where compassion meets precision and empowerment meets innovation. An expert system of care where love abounds so that God can do the impossible. We are NEA Baptist.
Good luck to all area teams from Danny Glass, your Pemiscot-Dunklin Electric Co-op Director for District 1. Danny Glass knows that participating in high school sports plays a huge role in developing the leaders of tomorrow. That's why Danny Glass is glad to help boost high school sports in this area as a sports booster. Again, good luck to all area high school teams from Danny Glass, your Pemiscot-Dunklin Electric Co-op Director for District 1.
Hey, this is Daryl Wilcoxon with Wilcoxon's Home Place on the South Bypass in Kennett, Missouri. We're getting new products in every week and would like to help you make your place a show place. Living room suites, recliners, including lift chairs, bedroom suites, mattress sets with adjustable bases, appliances, and TVs. We have several payment options available. Come see us at Wilcoxon's Home Place Furniture and Appliance, 901 South Bypass in Kennett, Missouri. A family furniture tradition for over 70 years.
We are at the half, 32-31. Kennett with a 1-point lead over Kelly. The Indians were up 18-15 at the end of the first quarter. They had opened up a lead in the second quarter, but then the Hawks pulled back into this thing, and folks, we have a ball game on our hands. Looking at the scoring for Kelly, Ross Peters leads the way with 14 points. Ross had 10 points in the first quarter. And then 4 more in that second quarter to lead the Hawks with 14. Also in double figures is Skylar Steele, another senior on this ball club, and still with 11 points at the half. 2 points for Preston Appleton, 2 points for Grady Hall, and 2 points for Griffin Pass for Kelly. A couple of players for the Hawks, Truman White and Griffin Pass, have a couple of fouls in the first half of this one. No other Kelly Hawk more than one foul in the first half of action here at Kelly. Here's the way the scoring goes for the Indians in the half. A couple of players with 13 points. Dyson Watson with 13. Antonio Flakes with 13. They're the players in double figures for the Indians. After that, it was Zane Franklin with 4 and Hayden Gilmore with 2. The Indians started off, and it was the Antonio Flakes show early on in that first quarter. Antonio with 8 points in the quarter. Dyson with 10 points. So only 2 players scoring in that first quarter, and pretty much the trend continued in the second quarter, and both Watson and Flakes with 13 points at the half. 3 Indians with 2 fouls at the half. Zane Franklin with 2. Antonio Flakes with 2. And Ty Jones with 2 fouls in the first half. Ty set out quite a bit in that second quarter after picking up his second personal foul. We'll take another halftime break. Be back with more as Kennett leads Kelly 32-31 at the half. Back with more after this.
Exciting news from Kennett Bowling Lanes. Our brand new skating rink is almost ready to roll. After unexpected delays, we're on track to open in mid-February, bringing you an unforgettable experience. Keep an eye out for our party packages coming soon, perfect for birthdays and celebrations. Check out our latest Facebook post about our skating rink for a chance to win 15% off skating and bowling on opening day. Kennett Bowling Lanes on St. Francis Street in Kennett. Get ready to skate.
In Kennett, we know our community because we're a part of it. At Kennett Board of Public Works, we're local, just like you. That means we're just minutes away. With fast response times, we're here for emergencies, ensuring your internet is restored quickly. We offer reliable, high-speed internet to keep your home and business connected. Kennett Board of Public Works, we're your local team, keeping you connected. Here when you need us, always.
Back of the half, Kelly out of the locker room, and Coach McBroom still talking to his Indians. I would suspect that Coach McBroom's not real pleased with the first half execution by his ball club. As just looking at Kelly this season, several teams that the Indians have handled this season, the Hawks were blown out by Woodland, one of those, 106-67. Woodland defeating Kelly, and of course Woodland, a very good ball club, but a team that the Indians defeated earlier this season. Also Saxony Lutheran, our opponent on Friday night. Kelly lost to them 67-60, and Saxony Lutheran not having a real good season. They played East Prairie a lot, and they've yet to beat East Prairie. They did beat Portageville 72-69, and for East Prairie, after this ball game, just one more home contest, and that will be against Caruthersville coming up on the 20th. And then they will host the Class 3 District 1. For the Kennett Indians, I talked to you a little bit about our upcoming schedule this week. We are scheduled to play Portageville on Wednesday. That ball game at 2:30 Wednesday at Three Rivers in Poplar Bluff, before I think the Lady Raiders will play a game around 5 o'clock. But, of course, that all depends on how much snowfall we get. And if you're looking at the Portageville schedule, they're not going to be able to move it, that's for certain, as Portageville tonight playing Twin Rivers. Then they will play Southland on Tuesday night. Then they're scheduled to play the Indians at Poplar Bluff at Three Rivers on Wednesday. Then home games, final 2 games for Portageville on Thursday against East Prairie and on Friday against Delta C7. Then they will start the Class 3 District 1 coming up here at Kelly on the 24th. We'll take our final halftime break as the Indians back out on the floor. And they lead it 32-31. Back with the third quarter right after this.
Attention golfers, the Kennett Country Club has the deal of the season. Take advantage of their winter rate special. A round of golf with cart, only $35. And don't forget to visit the Pro Shop, where all clothing now 50% off. Get stocked up in style for spring. Plus, mark your calendars. The 2025 tournament schedule will be coming out soon, featuring the big three-man scramble in early May. Call now or visit the Kennett Country Club for these limited time offers. Don't miss out.
Baker Implement Company and Case IH are proud to support area high school athletics the same way we've supported our customers in the community for 85 years. Visit any of our 13 locations in Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas to experience the power of red and the service and support that has kept customers coming back since 1938.
Case IH and Baker Implement Company, supporting our community on the basketball court and in your field.
We're ready for third quarter action from Kelly. 32-31, Kennett with a lead, and Kelly will have the basketball as we start this third quarter. Indians still huddled up. Decent crowd here on a very cold Tuesday night, or Monday night. Should have been played on Tuesday, but they moved it up to Monday to try to beat the snowfall. But Kelly actually had about 2 inches of snow this morning, and they did not have school today. All the roads are cleared off now. But, of course, the front coming in tomorrow. We'll just see how much snow or sleet accumulation that we get. Kelly facing the Kennett pressure, and a steal by Dyson Watson. Here's a good start for the Indians. Off the half-court trap, Watson with a steal and his 15th point of the ball game. 34-31, Indians go up by 3. This time no trap. Kelly gets it in the corner, and a three-point shot is no good. This time Watson gets the rebound. Watson coast to coast, corner of the lane, down the lane, has it blocked, gets his own rebound, back out to Gilmore. Now left wing. Driving is Antonio Flakes, and Antonio Flakes banks it in for his 15th point. 36-31, Kennett with the first 4 here in the third quarter. Feed down the lane, and Ty Jones goes up high to get a hand on it, swat it out of bounds. Truman White inbounds on the baseline, gets it out top of the key. A 3 by Peters is good. Rolled all the way around and fell through for Ross. 17 points for Peters in the ball game. The lead is 2 for Kennett. Here's Hayden Gilmore on the left wing. Hayden feeds to Thomas, gets it back on the wing. Now Hayden will drive to the baseline. Get it inside. Here's Flakes again, and this shot will not go. An offensive rebound, though, for Ty Jones. Out on the wing, Ty picks up the dribble. Now back out to Hayden Gilmore. Hayden bounces it away to Ty. Ty through 2 defenders. Out to Gilmore. His lefty 3 is good. Gilmore with 5 points, and the Indians lead 39-34. 6:20 to play. Here in the third quarter, a nice drive down the lane, and Ross Peters with the bucket. Peters now with 19 points in the ball game for Kelly. 39-36 our score. Jones to Flakes. Gilmore left wing. Hayden bounces it to Thomas at the free throw line. Sire shoots and scores. Sire Thomas with a bucket for Kennett, his first points of the ball game, and Kennett up 41-36. Trap out near midcourt. Kelly will pull up, shoot the long 3. It's no good. Another offensive rebound. The long carom off the glass, no good. And the rebound this time for Watson. Watson carried it, got it caught on his hip. Don't see that happen very often. 5:32 to play third quarter. Hawks get it back, trailing by 5. Just across midcourt. Now Kelly gets it in the backcourt. Kennett spreading things out against the zone, and the ball kicked. It'll stay with the Hawks on the baseline. 5:28 to play in the third quarter. Kelly trailing Kennett 41-36. Truman White triggers the inbounds play, and here's Ross Peters going around the screen, hits the bucket, and he's fouled. Ross Peters has 21 points. Kennett has not had an answer for him in this ball game. And the Hawks now can cut the lead back down to 2. Had 14 at the half, and they are going to Peters here. They missed the free throw, and the shot put back up and in by Skylar Steele. Again, Kennett gives up an offensive rebound. And just like that, folks, it's a 1-point ball game, 41-40. Kennett trying to answer. Gilmore, corner of the lane floater is short. And the rebound to Kelly. They can take the lead with a field goal. They have not led in the ball game. Ball is tipped out of bounds by Hayden. And it will stay with Kelly along the sideline. Thomas comes out of the ball game. And into the ball game will be the sophomore, 6'4" sophomore, Zane Franklin. A little more rebounding height than there for Kennett. As Kelly still hurting the Indians on the board. Left wing 3 by the Hawks is no good. This time the ball is tipped out to Jones. Ty, coast to coast, to the rack. Shot won't fall, but he'll draw the foul and shoot a pair. Franklin was fighting for it, and Jones came out of there with a rebound. Foul is on Peters, his second. If you're an Indian fan, you'd like to see Mr. Ross Peters have to take a seat for a while. He has been Mr. Offense for Kelly. And the first free throw for Ty is nothing but net. First point of the ball game for Ty. Lead is 2 for Kennett, 42-40. Second free throw, in and out. Boy, Kennett still just about 50% from the free throw line in this ball game. Very similar to what they were at Dexter, a 3-ball. This one's no good, and another offensive rebound. Inside position, and they'll go back up and in with the bucket. Grady Hall that time with a bucket. Now we're tied at 42. Franklin on the left wing. And a timeout by Coach McBroom. We are tied at 42. 4:24 to play. Third quarter. We'll take a break. Be back with more right after this.
Locally owned Kennett Trust Bank understands the importance of great service, great rates, and putting the focus on you. Hi, this is John Padden with Kennett Trust Bank, inviting you to stop by at our new location, 917 First Street in Kennett. We offer full banking services like checking, savings accounts, plus home, auto, commercial, and agricultural loans. Stop by our new location, 917 First Street today, or online at KennettTrustBank.com. Kennett Trust Bank is proud to support the Kennett Indians. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
No matter the sport, to play a better game, more area athletes depend on Skeeter Kell Sporting Goods in Kennett. Skeeter Kell Sporting Goods has the best selection of all the famous name brands of team sports equipment and apparel. Skeeter Kell has outfitted area teams and sports leagues for years. To win, you need to be the best. That's why more athletes rely on the best. Skeeter Kell Sporting Goods on the North Bypass in Kennett.
Kennett with the basketball after the timeout, and we are tied up at 42. 4:22 to play here in the third quarter. Flakes on the left wing. Back out top of the key to Jones. Jones goes around the screen. Looking inside, and the ball is tipped and stolen. Here come the Hawks. They can take the lead for the first time on this possession. Gilmore goes for the steal. Now the Hawks with the numbers and the baseline to steal. Layup, and the Hawks go up by 2. Or actually, Peters that time with a bucket. That's 23 for Peters. He has been killing the Indians. Here's Flakes out top of the key. 44-42. Indians trailing now. Watson gets it on the wing. Watson to the elbow. Passes down to Franklin. Kick it out. Here's a 3 by Hayden Gilmore. No good. And a rebound to Ty Jones. Good job by Ty. Another opportunity. And his pass inside. Taken away by the Hawks, and the layup is good on the other end. Peters with another bucket. That gives him 25 points in this one. And the Hawks go up 46-42. 3:15 to play, third quarter. Jones with it on the left wing. Kicks it back to Gilmore on the right side. Gilmore out top of the key to Watson. Dyson, he'll shoot the long 3. It's in and out. Another one-chance opportunity for the Indians, as that's another Rebound for the Hawks, and they go the other way, up by 4 and with the basketball inside of 3 minutes to play in the third. 3 at the top of the key, and this one is good by Kelly. Grady Hall. My goodness, the Hawks now lead it by 7. Indians needing a bucket, 2:35 to play third quarter. Gilmore with it. Goes deep in the left corner to Jones, back to Gilmore. Hayden takes it to the free throw line, tries to feed down low, and another Kennett turnover. Here come the Hawks into the front court, and a wide open layup, Peters. Oh, it's getting away from the Indians, and the timeout on the floor as the Hawks lead it by 9, 51-42. We'll take a break. Be back with more from Kelly right after this.
I guess you forgot to call Duncan Sheet Metal about the furnace, huh?
What was your first clue?
Don't get left in the cold. Call Jerry Duncan with Duncan Sheet Metal today. Duncan Sheet Metal works on residential and commercial units. Is it time to replace that old furnace? Let Duncan Sheet Metal install a new energy-efficient unit that will save you money and keep you warm for years to come. Stop by Duncan Sheet Metal today, 601 South Bypass in Kennett, or call 888-6447.
Indians got off to a good start here in the third quarter, and then it has been a sinking ship for Kennett, as it's been all Hawks midway through this third quarter, and they've opened up a 9-point lead, 51-42. Coach McBroom taking the timeout to talk to his ball club. They haven't got the threes to fall in the ball game. They've turned the ball over, and also they've been beaten on the boards by Kelly. Peters face guards. Dyson Watson is inbound. It's Ty Jones getting the ball. Ty dribbles into the front court. Kelly stays in the zone. Now Watson on the wing, takes it to the elbow, had it poked away. Now backdoor pass. Gets it down low, and a shot by Franklin is good. Boy, we needed that bucket. Zane Franklin, the sophomore, with his 6th point of the ball game. Here's another open drive all the way to the rack. This layup no good, but the ball tipped up and in by Steele. Another offensive rebound and the tip in by Kelly. They trade baskets, down to 1:43 to play in the third. Gilmore, backdoor cut to Franklin. Franklin couldn't handle this one, and it will stay with the Indians. They're going to say it was last touched by Kelly. 53-44. Inbound Franklin. Top of the key. Now right side, Jones. Skips it left side to Gilmore. Gilmore double team. Back to Franklin. To Jones. Left side to Gilmore. Gilmore driving down. His pass out to Jones. Now to Gilmore. 3 is good. Boy, we needed that one too, didn't we? Hayden Gilmore knocks down the 3. His second 3 of the quarter. But again, the Hawks just have a wide open layup right to the basket. Skylar Steele right to the hoop with a lay-in. Kennett's having to work hard for points on the other end, and Kelly shooting layups on their offensive end. Jones around the defender, and a foul on Kelly. Griffin Pass commits his 3rd foul. And it'll be Kennett basketball. Franklin comes out of the ball game. Now for Kennett, Thomas in. Thomas gets the inbounds pass and gets the bucket. Way to go, Sire, right into the ball game and takes it, and it banks it off the glass. Now here come the Hawks again. Kennett back this time, and Kelly sets up the offense. 30 seconds to play in the third quarter. 6-point Kelly lead. They'll run the weave out near the top of the key as Kennett in the man-to-man. Grady Hall. Left-hand dribble out top of the key. We're down to 15 seconds to play in the third. 55-49. Hawks looking for the last shot. We're down to 8 seconds to play in the quarter. Truman White gives it away. Now fade away. Top of the key, and a 3 by Ross Peters is good. Oh, my goodness. Peters, that's his 30th point of the ball game, and the Hawks lead it 58-49 as we go to the fourth quarter. Back with the fourth quarter in 1 minute.
Hi, this is Judith Davis with Southeast Missouri State University. Whether you're a new high school graduate, working professional, or non-traditional student, our regional campus in Kennett offers affordable 4-year degrees in psychology, agribusiness, education, and business. Our flexible programs help you get ahead at work, sharpen your skills, and land that next promotion. Call today to speak with an advisor about scholarships and financial aid, or visit us at 1230 First Street in Kennett or online at cmo.edu. CMO, your university, your hometown, where learning works for you.
At Sonic Drive-In in Kennett, our priority isn't just great service, it's great experiences. Whether you're coming for a cherry limeade on your lunch break or picking up shakes with your team after a big win, we're ready for you. Want a burger for breakfast or breakfast for dinner? No problem. We serve our full menu all day long, delivered with a smile. This is how we Sonic. Order through the Sonic app and get half-price drinks and slushes all day long. Open till midnight. Sonic Drive-In, 1101 First Street in Kennett.
Well, the Indians have 8 minutes to get back into this one, as after they led most of the way, second half, it was belonged to Kelly, and you kind of felt like that trend was certainly in the Hawks' favor. Again, man-to-man pressure on Dyson Watson by Ross Peters, as he's going to face guard him everywhere. Now Watson gets the inbounds pass in the backcourt. First possession of the fourth quarter for the Indians. Gilmore feeds it down low. And again, that pass is always paid off in this ball game, and Antonio Flakes with the 2. Cuts the lead to 7. Kennett with a trap. Kelly breaks the pressure. Now to Peters. Hit that fadeaway 3 at the horn. He drives in and runs over Hayden Gilmore, and he'll be called for his third foul. Big foul there as Peters out of control, and Gilmore doing what he does so well, setting up and drawing the charge. Indians have cut the lead to 7, and Watson with the basketball brings it in the front court. 7:34 to play in the fourth quarter. Dyson dribbling, now top of the key, Flakes, left side Gilmore. Gilmore bounces away to Thomas. Sire back to Gilmore. His 3 is no good. Rebound to Grady Hall. Grady into the front court with a dribble. Now he picks up the dribble. He's trapped, gets it away to Peters. Peters, corner of the lane. Jumper no good. They fight for the rebound, and Sire Thomas gets it out of there to Ty Jones. Ty all the way to the rack. Missed the shot, but a whistle and a foul will be on the Kelly Hawks. Couple of free throws coming here for Jones. Third foul on Truman White. So White with 3. Griffin Pass with 3, and Ross Peters with 3. Ty Jones with a couple of free throws coming here for the Indians. Second free throw, it's no good. 58-51. The lead remains, and here come the Hawks all the way down the lane. They have a wide open man inside, but they missed the chip shot. It's out of bounds. And again, Kennett cannot get the rebound, and it will stay with Kelly. Boy, a great look that time by Peters. I think he was so open, he kind of was surprised. Now on the inbounds play, wide open. Griffin Pass for the easy 2. Kelly back up by 9. 6:40 to play in the fourth quarter. Dyson Watson. Left corner to Jones. Now here's Flakes driving down the lane. Antonio Flakes with another bucket. 19 points for an Antonio. Kennett pressuring out near midcourt. And a steal by Dyson Watson, but Dyson had it poked away from behind. Ross Peters will get it. And a traveling violation is going to be called against Kelly. Coach Trimmer didn't quite agree with the call. 60-53. Indians down by 7, 6:11 to play in the fourth. Jones on the wing, top of the key. Gilmore against the Kelly zone. Gets the double team and the ball poked away. Now a steal right back by Hayden. Hayden fires it into the front court and almost stolen right back by Kelly, but they'll run around out of real estate along the sideline. Kennett keeps it at the end of the Kennett bench in their front court. Just inside of 6 minutes to play in the ball game. Kennett down by 7. Hayden Gilmore. Baseline pass. Antonio Flakes. Mr. Offense in this one. Antonio, 21 points. Keep on going, big guy. It's a 5-point game, and here's a 3. It's short. Another offensive rebound. Kelly. Turnaround shot rims off. They're crashing the boards, and Sire Thomas comes out over there with it. Outlets to Ty Jones, and Ty down the lane. Layup wouldn't fall. Rebound Kelly. Up by 5, and Ty takes it back. Gets it in the corner. Dyson Watson, ball fake. Gets it back to Jones. Gilmore, top of the key is 3. No good. Rebound Kelly. 5:16 to go. 60-55, and a foul out near midcourt on the Indians. Foul is going to be on Watson. That's Dyson's second. 5:13 to go, fourth quarter, 60-55. Kelly with the lead in the basketball after the Kennett foul. Coach McBroom encouraging his defense here as they set up a trap. Kelly spreading the floor, and they've got some good looks here in this second half against the Indians. Ball fake as they get it inside. Schuyler still converts. Schuyler was open and puts points on the board. 62-55. Indians with a 3 is off, no good by Watson, and a one-shot opportunity again by Kennett. Kelly is killing the Indians on the boards here in this ball game. 4.5 minutes to play. Another drive to the rim, and they're going to call a blocking foul on Thomas. Boy, way out of control that time was Grady Hall. As Grady left his feet and plows over Thomas, but Thomas called for the foul, and a couple of free throws coming here for the Hawks. Second foul on Thomas in the ball game. And the first free throw is good by Appleton. Second free throw by Appleton is also good. Kelly has shot free throws much better than the Indians in this ball game. And they again lead by 9. 4:22 to play. Kennett needing some offense. We approach the midway point of this fourth quarter. Jones in the corner now to Gilmore. Round a screen, free throw line. Hand it back to Thomas. Sire, he dribbles through 2 defenders. Crazy shot off the board is short, no good. And another one-shot opportunity for the Indians. Rebound to the Hawks. Up by 9, they'll feed it down low. The shot is no good. And this time Watson with the board. Here come the Indians. Dyson to the rack. Oh, the shot wouldn't fall, but he'll shoot 2. 3:49 to play. It's getting serious, folks, here at Kelly. 9-point Kelly lead. Truman White picks up his 4th foul. Watson with the first free throw is good. Dyson had 13 points at the half. That is his 16th now of the ball game. As Kelly has really kept Watson under control here in the second half. Dyson's second free throw. This one is good as well. Every point so important. 3:47 to play, and they cross the timeline. And Kennett trying to apply some pressure. Kennett now on the man-to-man against the Hawks. Kennett with 2 team fouls, so 3:30 to play in the ball game. Kelly trying to play keep away and run some time off the clock and get a good shot. Out near midcourt. White gets the basketball. Now a double team by Kennett. On the baseline is Hall. Drives to the rack, gets it to Peters. 32 points for Ross Peters. They run time off the clock and convert with a bucket. Now Kennett with 3:10 to play. A Dyson Watson 3 is no good. Another one-shot opportunity for the Indians. Outlet pass to Peters to the rack. Shot is good. Peters with a bucket, And Kelly leads 68-57. 34 points for Peters. We're down to 2:50 to play in the ball game. Kennett needing offense in a hurry. Here's Zane Franklin. Or check it. Flakes to Sire Thomas, and Sire will get the bucket. And a timeout by Kennett. 68-59, a 9-point Kelly lead with 2:40 to play in a ball game. We'll take a 30-second break. Be back with more right after this. Well, the teams are huddled up, and it's crunch time here at Kelly. 2:40 to play in the ball game, and Coach McBroom talking to his ball club. Kennett led 18-15 at the end of the first quarter. The lead was 1 at the half, 32-31. End of the third quarter, 58-49. We played a little more than 5 minutes, and the lead remains 9 for Kelly. And Kelly with the basketball, full court pressure by Kennett. White with the basketball in the backcourt. Double team. Thomas almost with a steal. Now the Hawks feed it inside. A wide open layup after they beat the pressure. The bucket by Skylar Steele. 70-59. Hawks, 2:17 to play. Flakes. He's trapped on the baseline. The ball knocked out of bounds. Stays with Kennett. .210 to play in the ball game. Kennett's got to make a run in a hurry. Where's it going to come from? Here's Dyson Watson. That'd be a good place to start. But Ross Peters is shadowing him everywhere. Dyson dribbling, and another timeout on the floor. No, they're going to call a 5-second violation against Kennett. Oh, couldn't tell from my angle as I'm set up on the end of the floor, but Kelly gets it back with 2 minutes to play. 70-59. They can run some time off the clock. Kennett's got to commit 3 fouls before they put Kelly at the free throw line, but Kelly has shot the free throws very well. They're playing keep away and down to 1:40 to play in the basketball game and up by 11. Not looking good for the Indians here. Kelly, a drive down the lane, another bucket. Griffin pass this time. As Kelly just about sealed the deal with 1:30 to play. Jones to the baseline. To Flakes, now to Sire Thomas. Sire, his shot on the baseline, no good. Watson tried to tip it, but again, a one-shot opportunity for the Indians. Hawks with a rebound, and they are going to cruise to the victory. They're 6th of the season. Drive down the lane, and a Kelly miss, and this time, nice rebound by Flakes. Outlets to Ty Jones, and Ty down the lane. He'll miss the shot. Fights for the rebound, but comes up empty. 72-59. Boy, it's going to be a disappointing loss here. Kennett with all kinds of momentum going into that Dexter game, losing in double overtime, and now they're going to lose on the road here at Kelly. Coach McBroom out on the floor with hands on his knees. Kelly will just take it all the way to the rack, and Grady Hall goes up and lays it in. Tried to slam it, but wouldn't be qualified for a slam, and we have a timeout. Coach McBroom is going to take the starters out. I'll guarantee you he is very unpleased with his ball club after this one. 74-59. As we're coming down to the end of the season, and the time the Indians had a lot of momentum, as I said, going into that Dexter ball game, but losing in double overtime. But they came out with good flashes in the first half, but second half has just been terribly, terribly slow for the Indians. Now the teams are making substitutions, and we might have a player on the floor that's not in the scorebook. They're going to go over and check things over. All the starters out of the ball game for Kennett. And the player that was not in the scorebook evidently was one of the Kelly Hawks. Cade Anderson at the free throw line. And Cade misses the first free throw. Second free throw by Cade is no good. Kennett with a basketball and 22 seconds to play, and the Hawks are going to upset the Indians. That's all you can say about this one. So Corey Ray with 18 seconds to play in the ball game. Out left side, check it. So starters out of this ball game. Feed it inside to Colby Boone. Colby turns around and shoots and scores. 4 seconds to go, 74-61, and that's going to be our final score here from Kelly as the Hawks upset the Indians in this one. We'll take a break, come back, and check the final scoring from Kelly right after this timeout.
Here is a little reminder from your friends at Pelt's Title. When it's time to buy property, sell some property, or refinance a loan that involves property, don't forget those parts of the transaction that absolutely have to be done right. The preparation for closing and the closing itself. If you are a buyer, you want the confidence that title insurance from Pelt's Title will give you. Are you the seller? You need to be sure that the promised proceeds are where they are supposed to be. Request Pelt's and let the experts at Pelt's Title close your deal.
Thank you to our Glensane family. Thank you for taking us with you for those long days and late nights that often go unnoticed. Thank you for helping make kids' dreams become realities while guiding them to become future leaders. Thank you for going the extra mile, caring for the kids, and treating them like your very own. Thank you to our educators for choosing Glensane for 70 years.
At Farm Credit Southeast Missouri, we know that the days of parking your equipment in the shed after a long harvest and taking it easy for a while no longer exist. The business of farming is much more complex. We've been in the ag lending business for over 100 years, and we are ready to help your operation reach its best potential. We've got the loan and crop insurance products and the experience right here ready to serve you. We are your ag lender.
Your ag lender will always be there.
Contact Matthew Poole or Nathan Creed at 888-6624.
(74-61) our final score. Kelly defeats Kennett. And it's going to be a long, cold bus ride back to Kennett here this evening for the Indians, as the Indians trailing as we started that fourth quarter by 9, and the Indians only scored 9 points in the entire fourth quarter as the offense really slowed down in this ball game. The Indians gave up a ton of offensive rebounds to Kelly, and Kelly is not that big of a ball club. Their tallest player is 6'2", so it's not like you're going against SEMO conference opponents when they have the 6'8s and the 6'10s. We're talking about similar-sized players for Kelly, but they just crashed the boards, and it made a big, big difference in the ball game. And for Kennett, only a one-shot opportunity most of the times down the floor for the Indians in this one, as they fall 74-61. Our final score here in this one. As let's check the scoring in the ball game, and Ross Peters, 34 points, led the way for Kelly. He was just a force. He had 14 at the half and poured it on, especially in that third quarter. Slowed down a bit in the fourth quarter, but 34 points. And between Ross Peters and Skylar Still, who had 21 points, that was the name of the game, as they had 55 points, and Kennett only scored 61. In the entire ball game. 9 points for Grady Hall, 6 points for Griffin Pass, and 4 points for Preston Appleton in this one, as Kelly improves to 6-19 with a victory over Kennett. Kennett falls to 9-13 on the season. Antonio Flakes led the way for Kennett with 21 points. Dyson Watson with 17. That's the only players in double figures. Dyson had 13 at the half. Antonio Flakes with 13 at the half. Dyson was held to only 2 points in that third quarter. As really a good job by Ross Peters on Dyson Watson in the second half of this one. Dyson with 10 points in the first quarter, so he only scored 3 points in the second quarter. After that big first quarter, the Kennett senior was really held in check. Antonio Flakes, the sophomore, probably his best ball game of the year with 21 points for the Indians, 8 points for Hayden Gilmore, 6 points for Zane Franklin, and 6 points for Sire Thomas. 2 points for Colby Boone in this one for the Kennett Indians. Well, the Indians are scheduled to play on Wednesday against Portageville, 2:30 at Three Rivers Community College. We will just have to see if that ball game is played. And looking at the weather forecast, things probably do not look good at this point. Portageville playing every night this week, so it's not like they can reschedule that for a Thursday. So the Indians, I know, and Coach McBroom would love to be playing 3 games this week and get the taste of the last 2 out of their system. The double overtime loss at Dexter, and now this loss to a 5-19 Kelly ball club when the Indians really didn't play their best basketball, and you could tell Coach McBroom was making a statement in this one, and I would not want to be on the bus ride back to Kennett this evening. But the Indians will get it in gear, and we have 1 or 2 games remaining this week, and then we'll have 2 games next week, and then it's off to the district tournament. So a lot of things to correct after tonight's ball game against Kelly for the Kennett Indians, and Coach McBroom and his coaching staff will be doing just that, and the players, I'm sure, will respond accordingly as we get down to crunch time in the season. I want to say special thanks to Monty Lyons. He's getting us hooked back up to our radio station, KBOA-FM, Magic 105 in Piggott, Kennett. We appreciate Monty's efforts. Tad Jones handling all of our video and audio controls from on site this evening and working remotely, getting us hooked up. Christy Anderson running our camera tonight here from Kelly. But not a good night for the Kennett Indians, 74-61. They fall to the Hawks. We'll either be back on Wednesday from Three Rivers, a 2:30 tip against Portageville, or Saxony Lutheran on Friday. So we'll just have to see how things play out. Be sure to follow our Facebook, and we will certainly let you know the schedule and any changes that may be coming up. Once again, our final score from Kelly, 74-61, Hawks over the Indians. We'll talk to you again, hopefully Wednesday, with more Kennett Indian basketball.
This has been Kennett Indian basketball. Our broadcast presented by Farm Credit Services of Southeast Missouri, Baker Implement Company, NEA Baptist Hospital, and by Wilcoxon's Home Place Furniture. Our broadcast sponsors include Sonic Drive-In of Kennett, the Law Office of Peltz, McMullen, Edgington, and Morgan, Glen Sane Motors, by Kennett Bowling Lanes, the Kennett Board of Public Works, by Duncan Sheet Metal, the Kennett Country Club, the Kennett School District, Southeast Missouri State University, by Kennett Trust Bank, and by Skeeter Kell Sporting Goods. This broadcast has been a production of Pollock Broadcasting Company.